And we're live, guys. We're live.
Vivo.
We are fucking live and direct.
Okay.
So let's welcome back the audience here to another episode of the Look Back at It podcast. You know what I mean?
No song this week? No, look back at that.
No, because last time they tried to copyright us. You know what I mean? It was
okay,
like less than 30 seconds. You know what I'm saying? We talked over it. So I don't even want to take my chance with these copyrights now because they just getting out of control.
Whoa. Disgusting.
Just gross.
Right, so whatever. You know the song.
Yeah.
Okay, sing it in your head.
Look back at it.
Look back at it.
And I'm your host, Frsk Purple. I'm here with my co-host.
I thought I was your other host, not a co-host. I think you just demoted me.
No. Like co-host means we're together. Yeah.
Really?
Co means other, right?
Maybe.
Yeah, like
words
you know
matter.
what my left leg calls my right leg?
The co-leg?
Co-leg.
Okay, cool. You want to call it the other leg?
What's your name?
Oh, my name is Lugo, aka Loogie Baby, aka Loogie, aka Toxic Tommy.
Or you want me to play that sound now?
What?
Or after, like, we'll go around and say, hey, how is everybody?
No, you can just play it now.
Play it now? Okay, but
life is good.
It is.
Word up. That's just the PSA you want everyone to know?
Yeah.
All right, cool. And we're here with our other co-host.
Hey,
what's your name, friend?
Mars Gemini Mariel.
You know what I mean? The man, the myth, the legend. He's here with us.
Yeah, I'm here.
You gotta love it. You gotta love it. And how are you?
Life is good.
Word, you know what I mean? I like that.
What about yourself?
Oh, me.
Life is good.
What can I say? What can I say? You know what I'm saying? This is how we living right now,
That's
bro.
right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, how are you guys feeling? August was a crazy fucking month, huh?
Yeah.
Wait. I went too far. We have a guest today, a special guest in the building with us. Had a big month. Come here, guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. There we go. It's a folding chair. You know what I mean? Tell these guys your name, man. You know what I mean? My guy right here had a big month right here. We usually don't have guests because, we don't like, doing the topical shit. You know what I mean? We like to look back at it. But in lieu of the month that my guy right here had,
that
big month.
Him, like the folding chair community was very proud of you.
That's a fact. That's a fact. You put them on the map. You're the fucking coolest. You know what I mean? Like, out of outside sitting arrangements, this is the coolest motherfucker on the streets.
Word.
He is. You are Nino Brown out here.
That's right.
That's a fact.
You're not only a place that you could just sit and, hold your knees down and shit. You're also a weapon.
Yeah, you know what I mean? From all the years that we knew our good friend folding chair here, from like baby showers and, church functions, sometimes concerts. Wrestling was a really big first career for our boy right here.
Yeah, always a stable career for a folding chair.
Yeah.
A TLC match.
The Will Smith of furniture here. It was a safe guy. You know what I'm saying? We always look to overlap a folding chair. You know what I'm saying? And then just one day this month it just snap.
Yeah, one day in Montgomery,
Alabama. You know what I'm saying?
The folding chair, said, hey, you know what?
Enough is enough.
For real.
You know what? I ain't make believe. This ain't wrestling.
Nope.
We gonna do this.
Yeah.
Like this folding chair is doing for the current civil rights movement what Rosa Parks did with buses. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm glad that we could look back at like very recent history in our lifetime. We've seen a lot of shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We've seen 9/11.
Yeah.
We've seen the birth of the internet as we know it today. And we saw the folding chair turn into a symbol of Black history, of Black pride.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I gotta give it up. You know what I'm saying? Can we all just give it up for folding chair? You know what I'm saying?
My homegirl's niece took a folding chair to school. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
On like whatever day, like they had like a special.
That's crazy. On
her first day at back to school, she brought a folding chair like down south, like where she.
Word up, I like that.
Yeah, like the new security guard is the folding chair.
Yeah.
Word up.
Word up.
Listen, it's amazing the folding chair can be like, now the folding chair can be our weapon of the black and brown. You know what I mean? Because like you know, the white people had the whips, you know, like the slave masters, you know what I mean, had the whips, you know, Latinos had the slipper.
The
chancleta. Now,
infamous.
Black people, you got the chair now.
The chair.
Yeah, usually it's the gun, but you know.
Yeah, but you know, it's a rebranding going on right now.
Rebranding. I like it. I like it.
Beach chairs got to pull up, bro. Like they gotta catch up, man.
Now the beach chair's too cool for this kind of action. You know what I'm saying? If you want something handled, you call good old fucking folding chair.
What about the one that you fold into like the little thing?
The one that has a cup holder in it? Luxury? Get that shit out of here. You feel me? That's the whole drink.
You know they're cheaper than the folding chairs, right?
Yo, relax. Relax.
Don't
just because the price of something doesn't determine its worth. Okay,
hold on. I'd like to apologize to our guests.
I'm sorry to monetize. Yo, you're right.
Don't do that to our guests. We don't have a lot of guests.
Yeah. Nah, I love you, yo. For real. Bless.
So the folding chair, do you think it was the equalizer? Because, hold on, we were going to run down to Montgomery. So in the month of August, down in Montgomery, those like boat rides, you know.
It's a dock. You know what I'm saying? They got a river down there in Montgomery somewhere, right?
Yeah, so then these group of white people, they didn't want to move. They was being little hooligans, you know?
They were being a little rowdy. The boys were being a little rowdy at the end of summer.
Yeah, at the end of summer. That's when, you know how white people, like, when they drink too much Bud Light.
Right.
All right.
But you're not white, so it's like water to you.
So, cool.
Now, if Mars sipped that, then that would be something different.
Okay.
Yeah.
Listen, I just get real protective over Bud Lights because they haven't been treated well recently. And I'm just here to say BLM, Bud Lights matter. You know what I'm saying? So, go ahead, finish your story.
Whatever. Like, you know how white people, they consume all that shit. Then all of a sudden, they hear a little bit of Aerosmith, you know what I mean? A little bit of Green Day to get crazy. So they got crazy with this black security guard. Now the black security guard started defending himself.
Facts.
And you already know how we get down, you know what I mean?
That's it.
Word up. My man threw the Bobby Shmurda hat. You know what I'm saying?
He tossed that hat pretty good.
That's it.
It was it's the flare. We also have to talk about the hat being also
a part of the whole thing.
Of the black community. You know what I'm saying? If you see a hat flying at altitudes that are not normal,
a sign, bro.
It's a sign of trouble.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like black men are not getting rid of their hat for anything that's not an emergency.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And they will sacrifice their hats
to
warn other black people in a non-verbal way. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just very proud. This is why Black History needs to be more than just 1 month.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because every day the community is out here really, showing out.
Yep.
Showing up.
My man swam. He jumped off the boat and swam across.
Listen, man.
He knew he wasn't going to make it.
That was the Killmonger of that situation.
Yo, I'm not going to make it before the boat, but I'm still doing it.
To drown than to live in the belt.
And then another thing, though, too.
And right there, killed that stigma that black people can't swim right there. One time. He was like, I swam and I'm ready to go get it in.
He broke stereotypes and jaws that day. Like, you whipped a white person's ass and you swam to that white person.
Yeah.
You are right now, like
a lot of heroes.
A lot of heroes.
You know what I mean? Like, and this is a great summer for heroes.
Yes.
There's been a lot of great hero shit going on.
Awesome.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
we went to the movies and saw some heroes, right?
Yeah, we definitely want to go see some heroes. Some New York heroes.
So, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Some real kick-ass New York heroes. But that was an adventure.
Yes. Hold on. If anybody's confused, we're talking about the new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie. Yeah. So like, and I'm gonna be honest, so I love what we did. You know what I mean? We went out there. You know what I mean? We had the colors. We had the uniform there. All the girls, they had their Barbie in July. But come August, the guys got together and we celebrated the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And we was out there, you know what I mean, laughing at that shit. And that was a fucking good movie.
Yeah. We went out and celebrated friendship and brotherhood.
Yep. And we bonded.
We saw colors and trails at the same time.
Yeah, I mean, like, the people should know, right? So we went to go see this shit. And we were going to be civilized people and just try to watch the movie regular. And then it was like, well, the time doesn't work out. We have to watch it in 3D. And then we go to get the tickets. It turned out it's not 3D at all. It's 4D.
4D.
And this is after we dropped some acid.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
3 grown adult males watching Ninja Turtles on opening day in 4D experience,
in
water
Union
spraying
Square.
in your face.
In Union Square.
In Union Square.
4, that's like Union Square, 4.
Yeah. And the thing is that, you know what I mean? Like, football season is coming and we all know, you know, like Rogers, like the trip out, you know what I mean? We wanted to get right, you know what I mean? And the only way you're supposed to get right. And you know what? Crazy.
Yeah. That shit was wild.
Guys, listen, let's be honest here, man.
Word.
That went south really fast.
Yeah, dude.
But
walk us through it. How was the experience for you watching Ninja Turtles on acid?
it was dope.
Yeah?
Yeah, I loved it, bro. What are you talking about? Like, it was just like the whole thing going through the sewers, and it was like, since it was 4D, you see everything, all the lights and colors coming at you.
The movements.
So then there was a part, like, there was one part, like, kind of like 3/4 into it that was kind of a little trippy. I was like, whoa. But then it just came back, and it just caught me again, like a New York. You know what I mean? It was just a wave, bro. I was just riding it while I was watching the joint, bro.
True.
Like a good way, like Cowabunga, dog.
Were you like on a tab? You took a tab, right?
Oh, I took one. You took a 1.5.
We took 1.5 each.
Maybe that half that might have been the one that said,
that half went crazy.
Oh, me going back. That was a quest, though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
after the movie.
Yeah, after the movie.
Yeah, but let's talk about the movie, though. You know what I'm saying? So your experience was pretty.
Yeah, it was great.
Was involved. It. How about you? What was your experience like?
It was a complete roller coaster. Like, listen, man. I'm gonna be honest with you. When you we used to, taking in the marijuana, we used to taking in the liquor, but once
incorrect.
Okay, and then now, you know what I mean. You got these friends. Listen, I always go back, man. These guys are fucking crazy. Listen, man, shouldn't be hanging out with these guys.
Yeah, you should.
All right,
yep.
But that night, I'm glad I hung out with these guys.
Yeah, man, that was.
So we went out there. We went to go experience. And I'm gonna be honest with you. One, I couldn't fucking stop laughing at the fucking casting. I don't know who up there decided to fucking put Jackie Chan as the fucking rat.
Fucking Ice Cube as the villain,
as Ice-T,
son,
as playing Superfly, playing Ice. Yo, I felt like afterwards I was like, yo, everything that he kind of said was like something that Ice-T would say, but like in an Ice Cube voice. I was like, yo, why is he like for Superfly?
I can see that.
Yeah, so that, you start, a little bit, you're laughing your ass off, which is fucking hilarious.
Oh,
yeah.
You know what I mean? Then you get a little scared at the villains. I get a little cold. I got water in my face. I try to go to the movies. Like I went to the bathroom at one point. And let me tell you something. There was so much fucking lights in the bathroom.
Yo, for real.
That I felt I was like in heaven, maybe? Alice in Wonderland?
I'll tell you this. Because we took the same amount, right? And I didn't notice till about 25, like a quarter into the movie, I was like, oh shit, this acid is fully involved in this situation right now.
Yes.
Right? And then the seat started moving and shit. And that was insanity.
Yo.
For being on acid and all the sensations are going around, dude, the moving of the seats.
Yo, when I saw the seats that were in front of us that were empty, like waving around, like they were just waving, I was just like, yo, this shit look crazy. And then when I got up, bro,
and for me to go to the bathroom, deadass, this is the only way I could describe it. I felt like a sim that achieved consciousness. I was like, none of this shit around me is real right now. Yeah. These colors are way too vivid. And then that bathroom was a goddamn maze. It was a whole different experience, dude.
That mission to go to the bathroom, I'm pretty sure I shoved about 4 or 5 kids out my way to go to the bathroom.
Temples and shit.
Yeah, I was in there I was in my own world. I was in bathroom, go to the bathroom, walk. You know what I mean?
I felt like I jumped on one of the neon lights and I rode it all the way to the bathroom. I got teleported there, and then I got teleported. So I just had like the good experience of all that shit. And then coming back, everything was pink. Like because of the Barbie joint. So it was like everything going was like red and blue neon and then coming back it was all pink and shit. Like, yo, this shit wild.
Word up.
Yeah, so I'm gonna be honest with you, that was a fucking excellent excellent fucking time.
That's a fact. Yeah. I think the Ninja Turtles movies did for the turtle communities what folding chairs did for the folding chair community this year. But what I do want to know is one that
hold on. Just to sum it up, you know what I mean? Any hard drugs you take is like taking a fucking folding chair to the face.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
You've taken folding chairs to the face?
Yeah, because I took acid, so I'm pretty sure that's a fact.
Gotcha.
I'm pretty sure.
But taking folding chairs to the face, do you think that, I don't even have a good transition for this. I just want to know, right? Because I think this movie, right, like several blockbuster movies, and you were earlier talking about fucking Blue Beetle, right?
Oh, Blue Beetle.
Right?
Such a great movie.
So if we're talking about representation and what folding chair did for folding chairs and what Ninja Turtles did for turtles and maybe ninjas, you know what I'm saying? Even though I don't think ninjas want representation, they like to operate in the shadows a little bit. But tell me about what Blue Beetle did for the representation of Beatles in media.
Okay, well, I'm gonna be honest, perfectly honest with you. The Blue Beetle movie, let's just talk about it. DC's on the come up. DC's on the come up. I'm sorry.
You seen this?
Yo, I seen it.
You agreeing with this?
I enjoyed it, but I know it's because it's Latin. It's like a very Latinx movie.
You did a
it's
racism.
Like,
you enjoyed it because
it's very it's in our culture. Like it represents like where we come from too much. And I know if I wasn't from that culture as much, I wouldn't have enjoyed it as much as I did. Gotcha. You know what I'm saying? That's what I mean. Like,
so do you think you enjoyed the movie more because it represented your heritage as a Beatle?
As a Blue Beetle.
As a Blue Beetle.
Yeah. I think, I'm going to be honest with you, I think I did enjoy it, but that goes for anything, you know what I mean, of your culture. So I think I enjoyed Blue Beetle because it was fucking a superhero movie that didn't take itself too serious. You dig what I'm saying? You had a lot of comedy in it, which was funny. And the most importantly, like the villain was really real. Yeah. The villain was a fucking privileged, entitled, corporate white woman. It was like Hillary Clinton was the villain. Ooh. You know what I mean? So to see that on the screen, it was beautiful.
So this is my problem with movies, right? They often make the bad guys either Nazis or Russians or something like that, right? Which it's never a black villain. I'm happy that they made a woman villain, but do you think that they missed the opportunity by writing the part for a great Beatle actor, right? Someone that could still represent that side of the Beatle culture?
Yeah. I'm gonna be honest, perfectly honest with you right there. I don't like the way you're not taking this serious. Yeah. I don't appreciate that.
Yeah, but you know what the thing is though. I'm gonna break this down though, because you're saying that DC is on the come up, but you know that's like the last movie that came from that whole, what's his name, DC,
Zack Snyder.
The afterwards, what's his name? The guy from like Toxic Avenger and all that shit.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah, that's what's his name.
What's his name?
Yeah. See, this is what
Peter Gunn.
Yeah, Peter Gunn's
last. Peter Gunn's the rapper.
Peter Gunn's the guy that
James Gunn.
But this is the last movie that was to come out from that, and it was supposed to be like a streaming movie. It wasn't even supposed to go to the theaters, but you know what I mean. Like they did a good job though.
Yeah, but I don't understand like this negatives. Like these guys spew out facts. We here for the truth and the hard truth. And let me correct you, my good man. So let me tell you something. The actual end of the DC universe was the Flash, which we already touched on. It was hot garbage. Now the beauty of Blue Beetle, there was a couple of movies that was going to go straight to HBO Max. It was the Batgirl movie, which got scrapped, and Blue Beetle was supposed to go to HBO Max. James Gunn
and I think that's sexist. I want to talk about that a little bit. I think that's sexist. I think them scrapping the Batgirl movies is them doing a disservice to the Bat community. You know what I'm saying? Like, why can Beatles be represented but Bats can't?
Bats
always they Batman.
Well, not from a female perspective. All we get is these incel white bats. You know what I mean? These, dare I say, right-wing bats. Go ahead. Tell me about this one.
Let me tell you about this.
I was trying to keep that shit going.
I know, you was riding that wave, man. Nice. I had to stop that train.
My bad. Go ahead. Tell us about this.
So hold on. James Gunn, my man James Gunn, who did the Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. He did all the good, you know what I mean? A lot of good things in Marvel. So he saw Blue Beetle. He was like, yo, this need more bread, right? And this is going to be part of the new DCU. Blue Beetle is definitely part of the new DCU. He threw in some more money. They did some scenes. He dropped it. Yo, a Latino director, filmed in a little bit of Puerto Rico. Yo, got the kid from Cobra Kai. Yo, fighting a white woman. Come on. Abuela, George Lopez, the uncle. Jumps up got in the there. Grandma in it. Bro, I recommend Blue Beetle.
Yeah, I recommend it too. It's good.
Do I have a racism button on here? Because I feel like all of this is just racism. Like, we already got Ant-Man. Why do we need Blue Beetle?
We have Ant-Man in
That's Marvel,
sir. That's Marvel, sir.
Yeah. So, but still, why do we need Blue Beetle?
Blue Beetle is completely like a different character, kind of. He's like the Guyver from like back in the day, the anime joint. Like his body is like
he's not really like Ant-Man. I think that was the like left liberal trying to downplay the beautiful movie of Blue Beetle.
Put insects in the same category.
I feel that.
Full Rod Party started that dirty rumor.
Yeah.
See, I'm here for the uplifting of the beetle community, but I don't feel like you have to tear down the insect community as a whole.
Yeah.
To let the beetle shine.
Yeah, but I feel like you tearing down the insect community.
Yeah. It's not that.
I feel like you're like you're like poking the ants. Like you want the ants to get riled up.
No. You know what it is? I think it's just I'm biased because I'm a turtle guy. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? New York. I like the New York representation. We went to go see that Union Square. And when we were there, we were talking mad shit. Like, damn, son, do kids even hang out at Union Square anymore? This shit is whack. Like, what the fuck is going on? And then like 3 days later, as if we'd spoken into existence, what's this Twitch guy name?
Kai
Sentai?
I
don't know, dude.
I know he's from New York somewhere though.
He's from New York?
Yeah, but Westchester or something.
I'm gonna be pretty honest with you.
I mean, like, but I think he might be from New York. He might be from the Bronx, actually. I'm not even gonna lie. Yeah, so
I'll take that. But my man's was handing out prizes or gifts to followers at Union Square. Had a fucking riot. Caused the whole riot, dude. Just when we was talking shit about, I was talking shit like,
we was all talking shit about Union Square.
Yeah.
Now, he did cause the riot, but did he cause the riot?
What do you mean?
You think they just...
What do you mean, did he cause the riots? Who would have caused the riots if not him? It was during his free giveaway.
Or he said he wanted to give out stuff. Why did he get in trouble?
Yeah.
Well, because the kids started rioting.
Well, he can't control those kids.
You know what's wild to me, though? That my man got in trouble the next day for doing that. Or like right away for supposedly like inciting the riot. But it took like a year, 2 years for... that other dude to get caught up on the 6.
Racism.
as you were just in a riot recently, right? Let us know your thoughts on the Union Square heist. That's not a bad take. I you know what?
They ready always.
Sometimes, and you wise, because sometimes you got to take a seat and think about things, and you are a seat. So, I feel like... You just built with the good ideas. But you are right about that. You know what I'm saying? But where I would disagree is like, yeah, you can't be the role model to all these kids or like control them, but you could do your free giveaways in a better fashion, in a more organized fashion where, it'll be less of a chance of something like this going down. You know what I'm saying?
But how was he supposed to know that shit was gonna happen like that, bro? Like,
dude, come on, you're one of the biggest Twitch, YouTube guys in the world. You think what do these kids have to do in the summertime?
Listen, I'm gonna be honest with you. This is coming from somebody that doesn't have a kid, so it's hard enough to control one kid, let alone 1,000 kids. So
especially if they ain't your kids.
Especially if you all know you dated single mothers before.
Yeah.
Did the kids ever listen to you?
Absolutely not.
Yeah, no, they don't fucking listen.
Absolutely
these kids don't listen. What is listening to these kids? These kids are animals.
Yeah, no, okay. I'm agreeing. But if he would have said, "Hey, it's a pop-up shop," you know what I mean? There's a line you know what I mean? Opposed to saying, "Yo, just meet me at Union Square. I'm gonna be giving shit up." Come on, are you crazy? If I was a teen, I'm going crazy. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even there to get the prizes. I'm there to rob the niggas that get the prizes. You understand what I'm saying? Like, let's cut all this shit out.
So then you're as former animals, because these children are crazy, then you cannot get mad at the Union Square hooligans.
Yep.
I mean, I can't be mad at that. I mean, I'm not even mad at Kai, the young man whose name I can't pronounce.
Yeah, Kai Connect.
I like it. I like this kind of energy.
Okay, good. I'm glad. I got a little worried.
But as an old man, you know what I'm saying? I'm still a New Yorker, man. I still live in the city. You know what I'm saying? And repairing this city ain't cheap.
Yeah, but you know, you don't have, if you're not going through Union Square, you don't have to go to Union Square. Like, you know what I'm saying? There's so many other things. Union Square. Like, you could just surpass that. Like,
I don't think that matters. I think I want all my city to look good. You know what I'm saying? Just because I don't eat feet don't mean I don't want my ladies' feet to look nice. You know what I'm saying?
You don't eat feet?
I mean, I'm just making an example. Whether it's true or not doesn't matter.
I don't know how you eat feet.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's...
But it's like toes and shit. You know? Put toes in your mouth.
Look, man, we ain't mad at Kai, man.
No, we're simple. We're not. I'm just mad that now we're gonna have to go down to Home Depot like Tyrese and have a goddamn problem because trying to get you know what I mean. I don't want to be Tyrese down there.
Look, the biggest thing that I'm shocked at the Tyrese, you know, he came down there, he got mad, he felt like he didn't get service from Home Depot. Listen, Tyrese, I'm gonna be perfectly honest. Nobody gets service at Home Depot. It's like nobody works there. It's like it's empty. Like, bro, like what do you expect? You go to Home Depot, you gotta find your shit yourself. You gotta carry it yourself. You pay for it yourself. Then you gotta go home and build the shit that you just got by yourself. So he's up here yelling at people, and you know what I mean. And I'm be pretty sure, like, you know what I mean.
Yeah, Tyrese, you can tell he doesn't usually go to Home Depot.
And then he throws my man under the butt, like the dude that hooked it up. I see. He said something. Yeah. He was like, "Yo, you see that dude? He let him walk out with the soda, and he didn't even pay." And he was like, "Yo, bro, like I just blessed you. Why you like he just threw somebody under the bus, bro? Like, you know what I mean? Trying to make a point. Like, you wildin', bro.
Because that nigga wasn't family. You dig what I'm saying?
It wasn't family.
Tyrese, Vin Diesel.
I used to work at Home Depot though, man. And you know, Home Depot is like you just try to hide the best you can throughout the work time.
I'm pretty sure y'all guys are like masters at hide and go seek. Then.
Yo, for real,
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't even believe that you worked at Home Depot.
Maybe I was just bro.
Nobody works at Home Depot. Okay, nobody works there.
Home Depot is the American Ninja Warrior, hiding from cops and shit. Like,
it's only wizards that work there. Okay,
he's taking naps between the plywoods.
Yo, they taking naps in the tubs, like the little while they stand.
Is it like a policy? Like, okay, so since you work there, is it like a policy or like a thing that they train you on to avoid help or avoid questions? Because I'm gonna be honest with you, I have never seen something so in sync. You know what I mean? Maybe one or two employees, but it's like all the employees avoid you as soon as you walk in.
I work receiving like at night, so I never saw like that. I wasn't there at the time. Yeah, I guess whatever. But so I was never at the time in the store when it was open. So fuck it, like, you know what I mean? So I never really, you know, we were just doing that within ourselves.
Sounds like you're stealing at night, but you know, whatever.
It was like
work there, stole there, whatever
the door open and shit.
Yeah, whatever floats your boat, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Whatever.
Between the years of 04 and 07, there were 200 million pounds of lumber lost.
Lumber lost because of Mars.
Yeah.
Trying to build tubs.
Or it'd be like, yo, you just bump that refrigerator if you wanted the next day for a little less marked down.
Because you worked at Home Depot, are you good with repairs? You know how to fix shit?
I can fix shit a little.
Yeah. All right, because we have someone who listens to the podcast that would like a little help, a little repair on their career real quick. And she goes by the name of Lizzo, dude. Like, have you heard about this Lizzo scandal?
Ooh, the
How Lizzo. How are we feeling about this Lizzo scandal, guys? I want to hear thoughts
on this Lizzo. Yo, listen, I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. Ha, Lizzo, you got in trouble.
Ooh, that's how you feel. How you feel about it?
I just like, it's just like, what the shit that she get, like, I haven't heard everything, you know what I'm saying? Because some of it, like, you know, I work in daytime news, so there was parts of the situation that they left out with the sexual, you know, thing.
Oh, they're trying to keep it
you know what I mean? So some of it, like, whatever the girls, the dancers were.
So what do you know? You know about her fat shaming?
I heard it, like, but I didn't hear exactly what it was. Like, they interviewed the people, but they weren't really specifying the way that they were fat shamed completely. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, when I was listening, I was like trying to like.
Are you riding for Lizzo on this, or you riding with the dancers?
I'm not riding for Lizzo. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I gotta listen to more. I gotta listen more. I gotta be. You know what I mean? Lizzo. You know what I'm saying?
Fuck that.
But you know, I could tell that Lizzo's like she be like on some fuck on some diva shit a little bit. So you know what I mean?
Listen,
she look like she be a little diva-ish a little bit. So I don't know.
100% on the.
What
this
goes
is
around, come around,
not even. Because one thing that I love, right, is motherfuckers with a cause. You know what I'm saying? People that stand for something
and they
turn out to be a fucking
they don't stand for nothing. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like Ellen, when she was out there dancing around, dance with me, have a good time.
Then go back and
throwing fucking hot coffee at interns and shit.
You know,
now Lizzo,
for me, latte gets me bloated. Now Lizzo, that's what I'm saying. Like, isn't it a beautiful thing? Like, and it's not about like Lizzo, you know what I mean? She tried to put out this whole pot. Like, we knew that shit was fucking bullshit. You understand? Like, we knew something up was something up with Lizzo. And the beauty part, like the beautiful part about it now, you know, Lizzo music can slow down because I'm personally...
Yeah, I was sick of that shit. Because my number one red flag with Lizzo, and I'm going to be 100% with y'all niggas, I don't trust anyone that plays a flute. There's so many fucking instruments out there. Why a flute? You know what I'm saying? Like, you extra. You want attention.
What about a clarinet?
I don't know.
Because it's kind of like it's like a flute that's a little bit more.
You know what I'm saying? Like if your wind instrument doesn't have a shape to it, you know what I'm saying? Like a trumpet, a saxophone, you know what I'm saying? Like if you're not really doing anything. What the fuck are you doing? You riding through meadows and just skipping away playing your little fucking flute? No, nigga. There's something wrong with you if you playing a flute. That's all I'm saying. And then you a big girl playing the flute? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a second red flag. You dig what I'm saying? And then after that, there was just a lot of things about Liz. I was kind of like, I don't trust this bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't trust nobody with cause. Will Smith taught me that one. You know what I mean?
I don't know.
Because then you get caught. But I do think that it is hilarious that Lizzo was fat shaming. You dig what I'm saying? I think that fat shaming should be the N-word of fat people, right? Like you can only fat shame
or
if you are fat, right? Because you live the lifestyle. You know, you have the experience. So I don't think that Lizzo should be demonized for fat shaming.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, I'm gonna be listen, I think fat shaming should be allowed in all sizes.
In all sizes?
Yeah, I don't think you should celebrate your listen, if you fat shaming and you fat, you know what I mean? Like at the end of the day, that is a choice. Like no one made you that way. You can go fucking run, you can fucking go do something. You can ain't no one told you to go to McDonald's. Ain't no one told you to do that. Now I gotta fucking sit here and be careful on what I say to you because you can't control yourself.
Cook.
This shit is terrible.
All right, so they have no leg to stand on with the fat shaming. Do they have a leg to stand on with all the other sexy shit?
Oh yeah, I don't know about that though. I'm gonna be honest with you, like I don't know if it was true or not. I'm just happy that I don't get to hear Lizzo music no more. You know what I mean? Like that music, you know what I mean? Like it did something to my soul. It killed a little part of me.
We have to thank, you know, speaking of more heroes, these Lizzo whistleblowers, you know, really are doing something for the community by, you know, taking her music away from us. We didn't need it.
We didn't want it.
We didn't ask for it.
We did not see it coming.
We did not deserve that. But yeah, I think with the other stuff, it's a little wild. You know what I'm saying? Like bringing your staff to sex shows and shit. You know what I'm saying? What's next? You're gonna buy them guns like that teacher did that little boy she was having sex with? You know what I mean?
But what is it? Like, you know what I mean? Like if you on tour with Lizzo, right? Mm-hmm. And then she takes you to a sex show, which she said they had fun, which I'm pretty sure they did have fun. Okay. All right. Now, if Lizzo took you to a sex show, would you stay?
If Lizzo took me to a sex show. I mean, I don't work with her. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure if it's like the first time, yeah, come on, let's go out. You know what I mean? Let's have a good time. I don't know if I'm going to be able to hang out with Lizzo all the time. You know what I'm saying? But after the third one, I'm kind of like, all right, this bitch is like sex shows. I'm good.
I don't know, man.
But then she was making them eat bananas out the prostitutes' vaginas, dude. Like, what is that? What are we doing there? Do you think she was trying to say something to this dancer and saying your health is a little bit off. You could use a little bit more vegetables and fruits in your diet.
I'm just saying, like,
because sometimes you got to put the
that's not kind of fun. Like, Yo, the potassium out the punani.
Yeah,
yo,
man.
That shit sound like a hell of a good time, bro. That shit sound like bachelor party. Like dudes like work their whole life to get something like that. And you getting that shit on the job and you getting paid for it.
You getting paid for it.
Come on,
are they
bro.
getting paid for it?
I don't know, man. I don't even know. It doesn't.
Overtime?
Does it matter?
Was this OSHA approved?
Is it time and a half?
You know what I'm saying? That's what I was
holiday pay?
A holiday pay. I think it's a bank holiday if
you have to take a PTO?
to a sex club.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think that is a fucking bank holiday.
I don't know, man, but that sounds like a hell of a good time, though. I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you. The way you said it, the way you spoke those words, made me.
Sure, you know what? I'm on the other side now. I'm with Lizzo. You know what I mean?
How do I apply for a job with Lizzo now?
You gotta gain some weight. You know what I'm saying? She gonna fat shame you from the other side. Like, you're not fat enough. You know what I'm saying? You dance too well. I can't even hear you breathing from up here. Yeah. Lizzo was crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it's yet to be determined on what happens with Lizzo in this case. You know what I'm saying?
We'll keep you up.
We'll keep you updated.
If we care.
Yeah, well, I mean, we will care because we're about to update him on the old case right now.
Okay, hold on. We update him. If we come back next month, if we don't get hired by Lizzo and we're not eating potassium out of her.
But for now, we got to update you guys on... I don't even have... My segues are terrible today.
Yeah. You're a little...
Sheesh, a little rusty. A little rusty on the segues.
Now, I do think that the potassium out the punani kind of like clogs him. Talking about Lizzo and then seeing that dream, like say it out loud.
Yeah, because you know what? It's just like I just got to find my footing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like I've been shot in the foot.
Yeah.
I tried it. I tried as a transition. You know what I'm saying?
Tried it. It worked, man. But now I'm sad, man.
Because my boy Trey, what's his name? Trey Songz? Tory Lanez. Sorry, Trey Songz. One of my friends Trey Songz in this nonsense. You know what I'm saying? But Tory Lanez got sentenced this month. Damn. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Saying 10 years.
Wow.
10 years.
And listen, I don't know if he did it or not. I don't want to get into an argument.
Yeah, I'm not getting into that.
I'm not getting into the argument about, I'm not doing all that. All I know is that we're going to go 10 years without no Tory Lanez music. And that boy good.
Yeah.
That boy so good.
You think so?
Yeah, that boy great, boy.
I think I'm all right without Tory Lanez music.
I feel like his live performances are really good. He got really good live performances. Like, you know what I'm saying? More than he got good music, because it's like he just never has found where he's at, really. He be like in mad pockets. And he be doing it, but like it's just like, yo, if you're you could be you're a Tory Lane fan, you'd be like, wait, where did this come from? Like,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No. The thing with that's sad about the Tory Lanez is that, we ain't gonna get music no more from, Tory Lanez, and now he's in the realm of like, if I play Tory Lanez, I might get looked at, you know what I mean? Now I might get judged because I like this man's music.
Well, actually, nah, man, because there's been a lot of people riding for Tory. You know what I'm saying? Like,
is he on the forbidden list like R. Kelly?
Nah, he's not on the forbidden list.
Not on the 100% forbidden list. He's like on the what's the other dude that with Rihanna that
Chris Brown.
Yeah, you know what I mean? He's like on that list kind of.
It's like a probation list.
That, whatever that is.
Like they play it, but it's like, but
I be a little nervous trying to play Tory Lanez. I'm like, I look at the crowd and
there's some places that people look at you weird if you play like fucking Justin Bieber or some shit like that.
What was wrong with Justin Bieber?
I don't know. It's just like something that he did that wasn't cool.
What did he do?
To somebody. I don't know. It's just like sometimes it's wild.
He's a culture vulture, argument. You know what I'm saying? But
So he's not on the R. Kelly list.
No, he's not on the R. Kelly list.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I still listen to R. Kelly.
Yeah, you gotta listen to that shit with your windows up, right?
I gotta listen to that shit in the dark. I gotta listen to it in the closet. I listen to it trapped in the closet. I listen to R. Kelly with my headphones on. Daddy, what are you doing in the closet? I don't see nothing wrong with me being in the closet.
Nah, fam.
You know what I mean? So he's not on that list.
Nah.
Okay, cool. All right.
Nah.
But he's like, so I could still play Tory Lanez.
Yeah, I think so. I think you get away with Tory Lanez. You might have a conversation every once in a while.
Okay.
But I think you're good on Tory Lanez.
Okay, good. That's good to know. That's good to know. Yeah. What about Michael Jackson?
That's a different also list.
Nah, Mike, regardless of any allegation, Mike has never been off of any list.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
He's like, that's what I mean.
You're making a decision and that's it. That's what Mike is. You know what I'm saying? Like,
okay,
you're making a decision or you're not.
Oh, okay. So I can play Mike Jack and I can play Tory Lanez.
Yep.
I'm gonna dust off that Thriller album as soon as I get home, guys. Because I had them. I was stashing that man
in the moonlight.
I was afraid to play those guys. Thank you, guys. I feel fucking liberated.
Yeah, man. No problem.
Now,
everybody, yo. I mean, that's how, but we can't give the pass to everybody. So don't be like, yo, you know those guys that I do the podcast with? They was like, yo, you can listen to Michael Jackson, and then somebody come around and be like, I don't know, on their own little wild Michael Jackson.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, if it's Michael Jackson, it's a give or take. You can't be mad at somebody for still listening to Mike, and you can't be mad at somebody for saying, nah, I don't fuck with Mike. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no clear line with Mike. There's shades of gray with that nigga. You know what I'm saying? For all his transitions and shit.
Cool.
Tory Lanez.
Okay.
But I think that's a great spot for us to, take a little pause, pay some bills. Do that kind of cool shit.
That's so crazy that you guys always catch me going to the bathroom before we even take a break, and then we take a break right after.
You have a bladder problem.
Yes, I do. I'm an old man.
Or a drug problem.
Yeah, we gotta talk to you.
Maybe a combination of both.
We gotta talk to you because we gotta suggest to you some doctors. I think there's some doctors.
I'm worried about you.
I've done it, bro.
Yeah.
Water pills.
We're back.
Yeah.
We are back, dude.
Back.
You already know.
Yeah.
Back from break.
Yep.
Bathroom breaks. Commercial breaks. Sponsor breaks. You fill in the blanks.
But it's a break.
But it's damn shit. We need breaks.
Facts.
I love breaks.
But during the break, we did have a nice little discussion.
Yes.
It's something that we just can't leave out there and not talk about.
We had to.
We had to.
We got to tackle the issues.
Word up. Because like in the world of politics, a lot has been going on. You know what I'm saying? Like they just had the Republican debates. You know what I'm saying? Trump sat out of the debates and did something with Tucker Carlson, who got, fired from Fox News. Okay. And he did Tucker Carlson has this show on Tucker on X, which is Tucker on Twitter.
He takes X?
Huh? No, not on X.
No, on X.
That would have been crazy. Just pop everybody. Both people pop to us and be like, yo, this is going to be a 3 hour
fire, dude.
Yeah, they're just fucking sweating.
I would have loved to see that. Clips from fucking Trump on X. It's hot. I gotta take this hair off. That should be hilarious, dude. But no, it was they were just having a conversation on Tucker's show on Twitter, or the app formerly known as Twitter. You know what I'm saying? And he didn't go to the debates because he's like, why would I do that?
Who's debating though?
The Republicans. The Republican candidates.
Okay. Anybody knows the names?
DeSantis was there. Fat ass Chris Christie was there.
He's still trying, bro. Like,
yeah, dude.
Come on, my guy. It's not going to happen, bro.
The Indian dude, political... I don't even know.
For some reason, he's coming up in the polls. Like, whenever we was at work, like, they was like, damn, what's going on? Because he's an asshole. People like assholes, I guess. I don't know.
What's the name?
It's Raswamy or some shit like that. Okay. Yeah, I don't know the names. You know what I'm saying? Because we all know it's going to be Trumpito. That's if he could beat these charges.
No.
Trump did roast those other two guys, right? He fat shamed Chris Christie.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
Of course.
And then he called Ron DeSantis Meatball Ron.
Meatball Ron.
Yeah, like Meatball Ron.
And then he has another name for him, some other thing with DeSantis. I forget it. It's like the Sanctimonious.
Yeah,
the Sanctimonious.
Yeah. He called the Meatball, though. You call somebody Meatball, bro. That's hilarious. They never run. Yeah. That's it. Meatball Ron.
And that was ill about that interview, right? Like he was like, Chris Christie, got to know him. Didn't trust him. That's why I didn't give him a job.
He didn't.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I think Trump is looking great for the Republican candidate for sure. But that's if he could beat these charges, man. Right? Like every other day, this guy's getting indicted on something different.
Yo, I'm telling you, he's like the thug of the politics, bro.
Yo, definitely is, right?
Yo, thugger, bro. He's getting.
Y'all already know how I feel about Trump. I want that man arrested. And I know, I'm gonna be perfectly honest with y'all guys. Listen, man. He don't really supposed to be arrested, though. But you know what? You gotta go ahead and arrest him anyway, because I don't like him.
Yeah.
That's it?
Yeah, that's it.
Damn, that's hateful. That's hateful and spiteful. You know what I mean? Just arresting a man because you don't like him?
Yeah, I don't really care.
I don't like the politics behind this Trump arrest.
Why?
Right.
I don't like the politics behind it. You dig what I'm saying? Because they got him for rigging elections or claiming that election was rigged.
He did claim it.
Yeah. You can't claim that election is rigged. You can't say that.
No, but wait. What about, what an inciting a riot, bro? That's really more an insurrection. He incited an insurrection and we all saw it on TV. That's wild,
that's fine, though. That's America, baby.
Nah.
No, that's treason in a way. You're going against, you're causing...
The Union Square? Like he did that with the, you know what I mean,
with
DC.
The place, and he got hit right away. Like, yo, he's insane.
Y'all not about to put Kai and Trump on the same level here.
Nah, bro.
Trump knew what he was doing.
Yeah.
Trump knew that he was enraging and empowering the people to you know what I mean, to take their country back. You know what I'm saying? Listen. He's on trial, so he's not going to be like, yeah, that's what I was doing. You know what I'm saying? Because who's trying to just be like, oh yeah, I'm guilty of that shit. You know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is, I think in America, we have a long history of being like, nah, fam, we got this government shit. Nah, this is us. You know what I'm saying? We would have no Boston Tea Party if it wasn't for niggas who were striking up an insurrection. You know what I'm saying? There would be no taxation without representation if there wasn't a hot nigga about some sort of an insurrection. You know what I'm saying? That's all I think Trump is following the American guidelines, and he is doing his God-given right as a free-born American. You dig what I'm saying?
You own a MAGA hat? I think you got a MAGA hat.
What do you think about his picture, though?
The mugshot?
Yeah.
I need that on a shirt ASAP.
Yo.
You got that on a shirt. You send that to the Look Back at It podcast. You DM us. I need that on a shirt, bro.
That's a fact.
Come on, bro.
That's a good shirt.
He reminded me of the Grinch. Like when Jim Carrey
played the Grinch. He did. He had the Grinch face. Yeah. Yo, we got to put that together. Like superimpose it.
Yeah.
It's like the orange
shit
Grinch.
Was hilarious, though. That's hilarious. Yeah, like the orange, like a Cheeto tiger.
Yeah. What's this? Here's a new
yeah, that's it. Yo, those version of the Grinch.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, like, listen, we all happy. I think we all,
You happy that Trumpito guy is indicted on trumped up charges?
Hell yeah. Listen, how many black and brown people got arrested for nothing?
Less.
You know what I'm saying? For even less. Man, lock that man up, bro.
Hold on. Wait. You gonna put... Don't do that. Don't use the black and brown people as a pawn, because I'm gonna tell you what. Black and brown people were doing fantastic when Trump was president. So much so that there's a growing number of blacks for Trump.
Hold on. What do you mean we was doing good?
What do you mean?
The whole country was unemployed the last
year.
He
gave us that money, boy.
He gave us the illusion of money.
Yeah.
He put his name on a check that he didn't even write. You know what I'm saying? He gave us the illusion of money, and people think.
How do you give us an illusion of money? Now I want to know. Now I'm putting my Republican hat on, nigga.
Go ahead.
Tell me. I want to know this. What is this illusion of money situation?
Mars, break it down.
Yo, there was money coming in, buying real quick. You know what I'm saying? There was little scheming things going on right before he dipped out of office. Everybody was up. And then, you know what I'm saying? Now everybody's fumbling after that, bro.
During COVID, this nigga said, yo, when both Republicans and Democrats were trying to filibuster, this nigga said, "Let me put this emergency order. Give these people their money."
Oh, hold on. Listen. Stop right there. Let me take it over real quick. Let me explain to our newly found MAGA fucking. I'm not even gonna say friend.
Yo, first of all, it's MAGA, right? Don't be using that soft A shit over there. I know MAGA.
MAGA?
It's MAGA.
Nigger?
Now, go ahead, tell me though. Put me on the game.
I'm gonna put you on the game, bro. It's the least he could do, though. Because COVID got here because his team was weak. So this is what I'm trying to say. At least you could send a dude, you know what I mean? A couple 600, 700, 400 bucks. Yeah, he did that. But he still fucked up the country, bro.
How he fucked up the country?
Yo, everybody was unemployed.
Wait, so you are you blaming COVID on Trumpito?
Yeah. Yes.
That's what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think it happened during his presidency. I just don't think that it was.
Those dots I can't connect completely, but yeah. So.
As the president of the United States of America, you are sworn to protect the American people. He did not do that.
You agree with this nonsense that he's saying that Trump caused COVID?
Yo, all I know
that was cell phones.
It's 5G, nigga. 5G time.
I still believe 5G.
5G was the reason why that. Nah, man. It's just nah.
You don't think that he was connected to COVID? Like he didn't do the COVID?
Nah, I mean, like he can't like that. I can't put that on Trump. Like you know what I'm saying. But I could put a lot of other things on him.
There's a lot of shit I could put on Trump.
Yeah.
All I'm saying though is during his presidency, right? He said, everybody just take this unemployment. Yo, everybody take this extended $600. Yo, you guys want to get y'all scam on? Get this PPP popping.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Trump made sure that the money was rolling.
And then during COVID. Then everything was taken under, like, you know, all that stuff was swept under all those people that was up at that time. They got all fucked over.
Well, that's the thing. If you scamming, yeah, nigga. If that's what you're talking about, yeah, nigga.
Still,
like,
you know what I mean? It's the illusion of money. That's what I meant. It was the illusion of money. It wasn't.
If you're talking about from the perspective of the streets, if you're talking about the perspective of the streets, the illusion of money is always that. Because even the scamming niggas is the illusion of money, right? Yeah. But it's real money. You dig what I'm saying? So even if niggas did terrible at the PPP, got the loan, and didn't know how to cover their tracks on the back end, that ain't Trumpito's fault. That's real money they spent. It wasn't an illusion of money they spent, right?
Yo, but you know what is another illusion? Is my man's whole like personality, yo. Everybody be thinking like he a tough dude. He be talking tough, but I don't think he could back it up, bro.
It's just like some people, like I don't know personally, and I won't say names, think Trump is cool.
I think he's a good New York badass, dude.
Nah.
You don't think so?
Nah.
He's like that uncle that always that takes your money and he owes you money all the time. And then sometimes he comes up with some dope shit, but then most of the time it's like, yo, I need some money, and he gets you for bread.
I think Sleepy Joe would have came up off that bread during the pandemic.
I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I would have rather had Sleepy Joe than Trump. You dig what I'm saying? Because listen. They're both terrible. Yeah. But there's terrible, and then there's terrible. You know what I mean? Terrible, you know what I mean? It's like you just don't know how to do your job. That's like Sleepy Joe. Terrible is Donald Trump. You know what I'm saying? That boy is a terror. You know what I mean?
He's scamming for himself.
Yo, come on. How you put a crook in the White House and expect him? You dig what I'm saying?
America's a crook, man. You guys ain't even saying that. Y'all just saying y'all don't like Trump. I'm saying I don't like Trump either. I'm saying I enjoy Trump as an entertainment figure.
Oh yeah, he's funny.
Yo, dude,
especially with his other dude next to him, bro. Like, you know.
Yo, he's hilarious, dude. He was calling Sleepy Joe for how long? And now we watching Joe Biden fall asleep at Maui press conferences and shit, not knowing where's up, what's down. You know what I'm saying? Like, even if we don't like him, right? He's talking some truth.
He's talking some truth, but like, I'm gonna be honest with you. Those meetings boring as hell. I probably would have fell asleep too, because I be needing my naps too. So I don't want you to disrespect and be like,
but you ain't the president of the United States. Nigga.
Well, it don't matter. He deserving that.
Nah, son.
Yo, he has to learn how to take like 5 minutes naps like in between time periods so he can serve his whole
like. Yeah, he took his cocaine away. He
couldn't find that joint.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's interesting. You know what I'm saying? But it is a bad day for It was a bad day for New York niggas. You know what I'm saying?
No, but hold on. I don't want you to let off Trump so easy. You know what I'm saying?
What do you mean?
Because I feel like you protecting a group of people who went out and started supporting Trump as soon as
the blacks for Trump.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not the only black with the mindset that the money was flowing. You know what I'm saying? Trump said, oh, you guys want to play games with these people money on whether or not we're going to extend these unemployment benefits? Presidential order, goddammit. You dig what I'm saying?
The illusion of money, goddammit.
I mean, I still don't understand this illusion of money thing.
Because they're gonna get it back one way or the other, and they have already started everything back, bro.
But like, that's just how money works, though. You know what I'm saying? Like if you got good credit, they give you this invisible money on a card, and you could spend that invisible money.
I just think Frsk is you know what I mean, one of those guys that was waiting out of jail. Like what it was a group? It was at Blacks for Trumps, right?
Black for Trumps.
I don't understand how you was with them.
I wasn't with him. I wasn't able to make it physically to be there with my brothers and sisters. Yeah. But I was there in spirit.
I just be like, yo, anybody that has a Cody like he has, bro, like Giuliani and anybody that rode with Giuliani is not cool in my book at all, bro. That's a book that's closed.
Look, we come from the hood. We love drug dealers and mafia gangsters and shit like that. You understand what I'm saying? So just because a nigga happened to be president and be a shitbag, you know what I'm saying, doesn't mean I'm gonna disrespect his gangster less. His Cody, somebody like Giuliani, fuck Giuliani, dude. That mugshot is nigga, that you talking about the illusion of money? That mugshot is fucking printed money for all New York niggas that had to grow up during stop and frisk, during, you know what I'm saying, during the Giuliani era or the zero tolerance. Just that mugshot is just like, oh, I wish I was in that room when that sweaty bastard was in there, son. You know what I'm saying? Just looking like a fucking hunchback of New Amsterdam.
He looks like the original Dracula, whatever, Nosferatu dude.
Yeah, son, he just looks gross. You know what I'm saying?
Like a dead body.
He definitely looks like a dead body.
Like the Penguin from Batman Returns.
Yeah. I think you summed it up, you know what I mean? Like, I think all here at the Look Back at It podcast will clearly and proudly say, fuck former mayor
Rudy Giuliani.
Yep.
But you know
what I know.
But you know what? Kind of like, yo, fuck the current mayor, Eric Adams, as well. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
Because of the same stop and frisk. He kind of like brought back that shit like, on the low. Everything be happening on the low. He'd be like, yo, I'm here at this party, but you know on the low, this is what's happening. Like, yo.
Eric Adams rebooted Stop and Frisk. Because they just recasted it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I saw Stop.
Look, man, we fucked up with Mayor Adams. I think New York City, we fucked up. We got bamboozled.
Yep.
We got tricked. Swindled.
I disagree with
He's
that.
He's the hip hop bear, remember?
It's the thing like this. And you know what I mean? Coming from the same guy that wears that thing, you know what I mean? And you don't trust a dude who wears one hoop earring, you know what I mean? Don't ever trust that. You know
like
what I mean?
Sinbad?
Don't trust Sinbad, Michael Jordan.
Too.
You know what I mean? You see all the teammates hated Mayor Adams, man.
Yeah.
He out here think he a Papi Chulo.
That's a fact.
I think he wants to be Dominican.
Yo, he got a dembo.
I think he just is reliving his, like, trying to do his youth part too.
He got his own dembo.
Second childhood.
His own dembo song?
He got his own dembo song, bro.
Nah.
Yo, I gotta play it for you later. Yo, he got his own dembo. We're gonna play it.
I believe you. I'm not giving him no more strings.
Oh, that's insane.
But this is what we get, like, you know what I mean? Like, we went out there, we protested, you know what I mean? Black Lives Matter, we protested all through COVID, and the next thing you know, we as assholes nominated a former cop when we just finished protesting a cop.
Yeah.
So,
well, wasn't Adams already mayor during all that shit?
No.
Nah.
It was what's the other guy?
De Blasio.
It was De Blasio or Governor.
No, it's the governor after mayor then.
Who's the other guy that had to quit?
Cuomo
was the governor.
Yeah, Cuomo was the governor.
Yeah.
But the reason why I disagree with your Adams take is because I don't remember the last mayor that we liked. You know what I'm saying? Every time we get a mayor, it's fuck this guy, fuck this guy, fuck this guy.
Mayor Dinkins.
How long ago was that?
It doesn't matter.
That shit was forever ago, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Bloomberg came in, everyone hated Bloomberg. Everyone liked Koch.
You know what I mean? Like, nah.
But like Bloomberg came in, no one liked Bloomberg after Giuliani, right?
Bloomberg,
it was
bro.
Fucking De Blasio.
Too many fines, bro. And De Blasio was like back and forth too much. He was cool people, but he was too much.
Like, we liked him in the beginning, but he just fumbled. You know what I mean? He had the black wife. He was fumbling. He was little, you know what I mean, had a little Forrest Gumpish in him. You know what I'm saying? We was like, oh shit, C student here.
Blasio definitely was on the spectrum, dude.
Yeah, he definitely had some ism in him.
Yeah.
But we liked him. He just, you know what I mean, after a while, we was like, okay,
that snowstorm,
cool.
fucked him up. He fucked up the snowstorm shit. He wasn't ready. That big ass snowstorm that hit that everybody couldn't get to work for Manhattan.
Unless you lived in Manhattan. So that's what I'm saying. We always just get swindled by, candidates. You know what I mean?
De Blasio, though, hold on.
Oh, you want to look back at De Blasio?
Yeah, I just look back at what De Blasio, he tried to convince the whole New York City, and some of you motherfuckers probably fell for this shit, that if you get the fucking COVID shot, you get a free fucking burger. You remember that shit?
Yeah, you get a free pizza or some shit, yeah.
He started that rumor?
He actually ate a burger in a conference and did that shit.
Like, this could be you.
Yeah. He was like the real life Ron Burgundy. De Blasio,
he was not a real fucking mayor.
He was a character.
Yeah.
I prompted him once.
Yeah.
And that's New York for you.
Word up.
Yeah. I think that's a sad day in New York for August, though. Damn.
Yeah, it's a sad day, man. I mean, it's a bittersweet day. You know what I'm saying? Like, because New York scammers, that would want to hit the top. You know what I mean?
They got a lot to look up to.
They saw one of their heroes get locked up. And then all New York criminals, you know what I'm saying? The same set of people, actually, right, are rejoicing over Giuliani's, mugshot and book. And it's like, yes, you know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, yay, you know what I mean?
I wonder if Trump Trompita got like a nickname for Giuliani behind his back. Like, I wonder what it is.
Definitely.
I need to put that shit down there somewhere. What do you think?
Another thing. Giuliani. This Giuliani, he look like a ghoul.
He looks like a ghoul.
But the other thing is Trump hired the Gunners legal team.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, so I told you that's Gunner. And that's
Trump is street, my G. Like, this is what I'm trying to tell you, fam.
Gunner is Giuliani. You see, they start with a G.
So he's not out of touch with the streets, where he's like, yo, I see this is what worked for homie in this same county. You know what I mean? Let me get, Let me get the go-to guy in this county.
Oh, you see Thugger, Trump, T's, Gunner, Giuliani, G's.
I didn't get it.
My man got a TG conspiracy.
Did not get that message.
You got a TG conspiracy going on over here. We need more on that next episode, dude. That ass.
Yeah, that seemed pretty deep. But Gunner, lawyers, Trump, man, Trump not doing no time, bro.
Of course not.
Come on, man.
Of course not.
So
nigga, Trump is Jadakiss.
They just don't want him to be president again. That's all they don't want it to happen. That's it. They just try not to let that happen. As long as that happens, it doesn't matter to anybody.
It's another form of rigging an election, which just goes to show you that Trump is telling the truth. Like, it's right there in front of you guys' eyes. I can't believe you guys can't see it. I'm about to get worked up.
That's called timing. They just using the right time to hit him with something that'll be
he just got blackboarded.
Yep.
He's blackboarded, and it is what it is. Boy. Yep.
Trump 6 months.
Done.
And
that's it, man. We don't like, man, he had to look back at it. The look back at it, boys. We don't like no bitch boys. And Trump is a bitch boy.
Giuliani's a bitch boy.
Giuliani is extra bitch boy.
That's it. The jury's still out on Trump. You know what I'm saying? The jury's still out on Trump. All right. Well, we'll find out next time. We're going to pay a couple of more bills, and we're going to be right back. Hang tight, you dirty sons of guns. And the look back at it, boys.
The look back at it, boys.
Back. Yeah, I did.
I like that. Look back at it, boys. I like that. Sounds fucking cool.
That's cool as shit.
Look back at it, boys.
You know what I'm saying? We making niggas with glasses look cool this goddamn season. I fucks with that shit.
You know it.
But you know what time it is, guys? It's time for that segment that y'all niggas love.
It's time for another good idea, bad idea.
Oh shit!
Oh
shit! You know what? We got a lot of good comments about this good idea, bad idea. You know what I mean? People
love it.
The people really were enjoying it.
They said good idea.
The good idea, bad idea. Yeah. Hell yeah! I'm fucking with it. And you know, today we got some a set of 3 more. What could be, you know.
Good idea.
Or they could be
bad idea.
Word up. We're going to find out. Okay. You know what I'm saying? I'm excited to find out.
Yep.
Because the 3 that we have today are a little bit kind of insane. Right? Like the first one that we have right here that I want to know if it's a good idea or a bad idea is crowd surfing a baby. Because during this month, there was a video that came up of a Flow Rider concert, which who knew Flow Rider was still out here doing shows?
My boy was at a Flow Rider pool party last weekend.
What?
He told me he was like in Miami on Sunday.
And did they just have a baby surfing instead of crowd surfing?
Yo, I wonder if he was at that pool party actually. If that baby was there, that baby in that whole situation.
That'll be wild.
Maybe it's a baby that travels with him. Just like, yo, let's get the baby.
Maybe it's just a surfing baby. You know what I'm saying? But I just want to know from you guys. Is crowd surfing a baby a good idea or a bad idea?
Now, may I?
You may.
Now, before we tackle the issue at hand, I want to know, like, when you ask me, is it a good idea or a bad idea? Is it a good idea, bad idea for Flow Rider? Is it a good or bad idea for the crowd? Or is it a good idea, bad idea for the baby? Because I'm going to be honest with you right now, that's a great idea for a baby. Yeah. You know? Okay. A baby crowd surfing? Shit, boy. That boy living his life already. That baby is babying.
Or that baby know what life is about and he's not going to let life stop him.
Yep. That baby out here, I never crowd surf.
And you're a whole adult.
And I'm a whole adult.
Shit. So that baby got you beat at life experiences already.
Already.
So you're going with the good idea.
I'm doing a good idea for the baby.
Good idea.
But
for the baby.
For the baby.
But
okay, for the crowd, to be at a Flow Rider concert in 2023. Bad idea.
Bad idea.
I didn't even know that much people could show up for Flow Rider.
Maybe they showed up for the baby.
Yeah, maybe they did. Hopefully, I'm glad so someone could hold that baby. Because it sounds like a
Flow Rider's pretty strong. He could hold a baby.
Yeah, he could hold like 60 babies.
Yeah, he looked like a experienced baby holder.
Yeah, I think he bench pressing.
Curling babies.
Yeah. You know of course,
I like that. Yep. Fucking full arm presses with babies.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah. The apple bottom.
How do you feel about this apple bottom babies?
Apple bottom.
That's crazy.
Bibs.
That's crazy.
Apple bottom bibs with the crib with the fur. You know, like he got a whole new crib
with the fur. Ooh,
you know what? Good idea for Flow Rider. Baby.
Word up.
Yeah. See. So, you know,
you want some bougie babies?
I'm sorry.
You know what I'm saying? You get them some Flow Rider collection. Flow Rider and Gerber came together. I like this.
You see?
I'm sorry. I was about to ask you how do you feel? Do you think it's a good idea or a bad idea for, I guess, the crowd surfing baby or Flow Rider or the crowd that surfed the baby?
You see, for Flow Rider, I think it's a great idea.
Good idea.
Okay, hold on.
Why is that? Tell us why you think it's a good idea for Flow Rider.
Because of the things that you already had established earlier. You know what I'm saying? With
he's strong.
You know what I mean? With the baby, yeah. And it's like, you know, he could change his career, you know, have a future in the young, you know what I mean? The young, hit the young demographic super early. Having a baby, crowd surfing. You know what I'm saying? Super early. Yo, you got the kids already. Bomb on TikTok. Look, I want to be a baby fucking flowing.
Word up.
You know what I mean? Crowd surfing.
Being a fan of Flow Rider is a genetic thing where like it skips a generation. So he was hot with, you know, like our generation a little bit. And then we had kids. Our kids is like, I don't really know about this nigga. And then our kids had kids. And those kids was like, I need me some Flow Rider.
Yeah.
And plus, you don't know what was popping in Florida, really. Like, Florida is its own, like, hemisphere, and they have their own situation.
What goes on in Florida. Historians say it was lost in translation on what goes on in Florida. I tell you one thing that goes on in Florida. Racism goes on in Florida.
I mean, I think only one person knows what goes on in Florida. I'm going to disagree with you guys, and that's Mr. Worldwide himself, because he too is from Florida. I don't think he's crowd surfing babies. You know what I'm saying?
He doesn't need to. He's Mr. Worldwide. He's like, Flow Rider is like the B or C version of
Flow Rider is Mr. Florida.
Mr. Florida. Mr. Florida is like, but he's not even Mr. 3 what? Like, he can't be 305 because that's Miami. He has to have another one. Like, whatever is the next one.
He's the governor of Florida.
Like,
he's
Fort Lauderdale.
He would be like the 347 or the 516. Mr. 516.
Word up, he's Mr. Tampa.
So just to, you said great idea, which
for Flow Rider.
Good idea.
The segment's called Good Idea, so I just want to put that on record. Okay, good.
Not great idea. When I did.
And what about for the baby?
For the baby?
Yeah.
Damn, you see, I'm gonna have to kind of
agree with Lugo here.
Agree with Lugo. I was gonna do it, but it's like he's getting, going. But you know what? No. Bad idea. Sorry,
bad idea.
You know what? Because if you begin already on top of the world, on top of people's, you know what I'm saying? There's only down from there, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, he's on top already, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? What else is he?
Imagine if you hit your peak at 6 years old, crowd surfing.
Not even. He's like 2 or something. He's a baby.
I just want to put it out there. No matter what age, crowd surfing at a Flow Rider concert is not peak. You know what I mean?
That's true.
It's not. It's just peak for the baby. You know what I'm saying?
You swayed me again. The baby can only do better concert crowd surfing. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, like a crowd surf at a Taylor Swift concert. He could crowd surf at a Beyonce. He could crowd surf at another baby's bar mitzvah or another baby baptism. He could only up from there. Oh, you're right. His baby could be the, you know what I mean? Okay. The surfing baby. Like, kind of like back in the 80s, 90s, they had that dog that surfed. What's his name? Spud McKenzie.
Spud.
He could be the baby version of Spud McKenzie.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
You say, I lost you?
You lost me with the Spud McKenzie thing.
I'm showing my age. I'm definitely not a baby, and I definitely have babies.
I see that.
You know what? It's to me, it's definitely a bad idea for the crowd, though.
For the crowd? Bad idea?
Regardless for the, you know what I'm saying, for it being a Flow Rider concert, it's also like, yo, you know, you don't want to be the one that kind of like isn't there to grab the baby. Like, you know what I'm saying? Oh shit, you missed and the baby just falls. Yeah. Or some shit. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Baby dropper.
You don't want to be dropping the baby, bro. Like, that's terrible.
Yeah, but on the flip side of that, you know what I mean? If we're at a concert and, they passing a baby around, it's probably bad etiquette not to accept the baby, if you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you definitely have to accept the baby offer. You can't be like, I don't do babies.
But I'm saying, like, what about if you're not even paying attention? You're paying attention for some reason to Flow Rider or something, and then, you're not even seeing that the baby's getting past to you, bro.
Yeah,
sir, if there's a baby being crowd surfed, you're going to pay attention to this baby. Yeah. That's one cool-ass fucking baby did. You know what I'm saying?
Baby.
This baby went viral. Watching.
This baby went viral.
You're watching Flow Rider.
I personally think that a baby crowd surfing should only be the baby crowd surfing. COVID is still a thing. Stop touching these babies and then passing them around. They're fucking germ bombs. You know what I'm saying? If everyone ended up sick 2 days after that Flow Rider concert, I wouldn't even be surprised.
That's a super spreader.
You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah. So for me, I'm going to say that for the baby.
Bad idea.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm also going to say for Flow Rider that it's
bad idea.
Because why is Flow Rider still doing this? You know what I'm saying? He doesn't have to do this anymore. He came, he proved his point. You know what I'm saying? Why are you back? Do you have new music? Why are you just in places performing where there's babies? Why are babies in attendance at a Flow Rider concert? That's
because it's Florida. It's Flow Rider.
Florida. We don't know those mysteries. We can't answer.
Okay, all right. That's fair. I'll be fair to Flow Rider and say a rogue baby could have entered your concert.
Yeah.
I just don't see. I just think it's a bad idea to have a rogue baby where they sell alcohol. You know what I'm saying? Like, this fucking baby was lit. You know what I'm saying? What if this kid was in the back doing keg stands? Now Flow Rider's in a whole heap of trouble.
Yeah. Well, you know, like when you have timeless music like Flow Rider has, you know, and you have these powerful words that, you know, like, you know, apple bottom jeans with the boots, with the fur.
What other song did he have really? Did he have another song?
Yeah,
he had Timber with Kesha, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, Timber. Oh, that was. I thought it was Mr. Worldwide for a second.
Was that Mr. Worldwide?
I thought Timber was.
Shit, that might be Mr. Worldwide.
Timber's Pitbull, bro.
I just did a Florida racism. God damn.
Wow.
What else?
So he had another song though.
Yeah.
But it doesn't matter though. All you need is one song to be remembered.
You made my head go around and round. That's the one that put him on the fucking map.
Round and round, round and round. Yeah. The one thing about round and round, like, I haven't saw Flow Rider in a long time, and this might be a little biased, might be a little hair envy. Round and round. That hairline is still round. Like his hairline is just like.
Yeah.
I'm not like, you know, I'm be honest with you, I'm not, you know what I mean? As you can see, I'm not the expert in hairlines.
Exactly.
But I just want to tell him his hairline is a little bit too 180, you know? Like, you know, it's not no. It's a little worrying.
That's rough. That's rough.
Fix your hairline. Fix your face. Flow Rider.
That's the first thing that I want to know if it was a good idea, bad idea. We got a few more. We got a few more. You know what I mean?
Was layered.
That was layered right there. I didn't think we were gonna get into that deep of a Flow Rider soliloquy, I guess is the word, or diatribe, whatever. Anyway, so as we all know, the Barbie movie came out and fucking took over the world.
Yep.
So it's no surprise that pumpkin spice latte drinkers and unoriginal people have made Barbie and Ken the top picks for names as of recently. You know what I mean? So a lot of babies out there with the name Barbie and Ken, which is insane. What do you guys think? Good idea or bad idea?
Okay. Maul, do you want to take this first?
You want to take the lead on this one? Take the lead on this one, brother. What? Hit us. Good idea, bad idea. Naming your kid Barbie.
Yo.
Or Ken.
I was just thinking about it. I've never met a Barbie ever in my life. Like a person named Barbie ever. Ken's, yeah, because those are Kenneths. So like, you know what I mean? And then, you know, sometimes they, like, Spanish people just be like, you know, Ken. Va a ser Ken. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Pero Barbie doesn't even sound right, like in Spanish.
Doesn't sound like a human name, right?
Yeah, it doesn't sound like, you know what I'm saying? Like, maybe like Barbara. If it's Barbie, Barbie is like short for Barbara, maybe? I don't know.
No, it's Barb.
It's just Barb. Okay, Barb. Okay.
Yeah, Barbie's not it was solely just a doll, dude.
So,
but now because of the movie, it's a name.
Hey, you know what? It's a good idea.
Good idea.
Good idea, you're saying. Why is it a good idea?
It's a good idea if you just want to go into, like, you know what I'm saying, and let the masses start to control you. You know what I'm saying? If you're down for the you know, the beginning of
the apocalypse.
The apocalypse. Everybody's gonna be called Barbie and Ken, and they all gonna be the same, like little, like plastic, you know, pláticos, figurines of each other, like, you know what I'm saying. So it's a good idea if you're the puppet masters or the things behind the world. If you're Mattel or whoever owns Mattel. That owns
yeah, because you know it's got to be somebody. Yo, what do you think?
It's a good idea for them, but it's bad.
Good idea or bad idea? Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. Bad idea, definitely, to name your son Ken. Kenneth.
Bad idea.
Ken Kenneth from Connecticut.
Any kind of Ken?
Any kind of Ken. It's a bad idea to name your son anything of that, you know what I mean? Like, I know some good people named Ken. You know what? Let's take it back. Yeah. I don't know nobody good named Ken. You know what I mean? Because I think it starts off bad, you know what I mean? When you name your baby Ken, you dig what I'm saying? You know that baby would never go crowd surfing. All right, I know that baby that crowd surf is not named Ken. You know, Kens are more.
That is a good point right there.
You know, so it's definitely a bad idea for the boys to be.
Bad idea.
What about the Barbie name?
Now the I met somebody named Barbie one time. I met her in a Target. I met a Barbie. She was like Brazilian or like.
Was this a stripper?
That's what I was going to say. I didn't want to say that. I didn't want to say it, but I was
Target. Maybe she could have been a stripper. She was like Brazilian or like Malaysian or something weird like that.
Okay.
And
was that her government name though?
I don't know. That's what she told me. Okay. We made out for hours in the Target bathroom.
I don't think her name was Barbie.
I don't think her real name is Barbie.
Maybe. Yeah. I met her at the Barbie section.
Okay.
Yo, that sounds like a movie. Yeah. That sounds like that movie with that dude that stayed the night. It was like the night over in the mall, and then they try to break into the mall, and it's a Target that he works in. What? Are you trying to recreate a story that happened in a movie?
One, I don't 80s? Know what movie you talked about.
Weird Science?
No,
I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to say thank you, and my life is a movie.
I'm going to keep this
to quote the great Max B.
Keep this one super short right here. This shit is a
bad idea.
Well, I never made it clear if I was good or bad idea.
Oh, I thought you were done. I thought you were...
Not the Barbie part.
Oh, sorry. My bad.
I was just telling you like a scene from my life is a movie, you know? So,
Gotcha. Okay.
So I would definitely say Barbie, to name your daughter Barbie, because it's a terrible idea. Because, you know, this is one of those names that, you know what I mean? Like, when you hear that name, you know they're going to be a stripper. You know what I mean? That is a new stripper name, Barbie.
That's a fact.
A new girl that, you know, daddy wasn't around. You know what I mean? Like a Barbie. So in like 2040, Barbie is going to be the top name in a strip club.
True.
Okay? The top.
True.
Trust me.
Word.
Trust me, buddy. And then if the Barbie girl's out there, just let her know, you know?
No, fuck that. Because I'm pretty sure in the future, Barbie is going to be the new Karens. I already feel it. You know what I mean? If your mom had the audacity to name you Barbie, she's going to instill Karen behavior in you. You know what I mean? Your mom is probably a Karen.
That's
You
real.
know what I mean? They should poll out of all the women that named their newly born daughters Barbie, how many of them are named Karen? Because it's not going to be a thing. You know what I mean? So for me, I'm giving that shit up.
Bad idea.
You know what I'm saying? But I'll go first on this next one because, you know, we got to figure out if this next one is...
It's time for another good idea, bad idea.
And I don't know why this is in the news, but the son of basketball legend Steve Kerr is no longer going by the name Nick and will only answer to Nicholas because, you know, having the last name Kerr and the first name Nick, it's just a disaster. So I'm going to say for my boy, Nicholas, that's a good idea.
Good idea.
You know what I mean? What do you think, Mars? Good idea, bad idea on this Nicholas Kerr situation?
I don't know, man. I think it's a bad idea for him to change it.
Bad idea.
Why are we saying that? Why are we saying bad idea?
Because like he could just fuck around with the name so heavily the way it was before. Like, you know what I mean? Just catch people. Like, you know what I'm saying? Say my name.
But maybe he just got tired of that. Maybe he got tired of people asking him, what's your name? And he has to say what sounds like a slur. You know what I mean?
Yo, but if you take a long enough pause.
Yeah, you sound retarded. Right? Like, it's either that or you think you're a fucking
but you know what? No, you know what? Truthfully, it's a good idea because it sounds more distinguished.
Nicholas.
So
you changing it to good idea?
Nicholas.
Good idea.
Oh,
you can't go back. You hit the button already.
All right, that's it.
I
hit the button already. I was gonna hit it again. You know what I'm saying? But fuck it. I was just gonna be like, damn, he could just like be a rapper and just, you know what I'm saying?
I don't think that's gonna work out for him.
I don't know.
For his name to be truthfully. Like for us to go like, you know what I mean, all this time and just hear, it sounds like his name sounds like a prank call. You know what I mean? Like, you know, last name Kerr, first name Nick, you know, and they scream out, you know, like,
is there Nick Kerr here?
Yeah,
Nick? Oh, you son of a bitch.
Yeah, I get you like Moles, like, you know.
Yeah.
So I can't believe that they let a, you know what I mean, a white boy, you know what I mean, like, go out there and have that Nick Kerr as a name, you know what I mean? So
Is that retarded that sounded?
Yeah, that did.
yeah. So I think it's a great idea. I mean, a good idea.
But what about if you said it like James Bond? Kerr, Nick.
Nah, now you just sound like a classy racist.
That ass.
You know what I mean?
I didn't know he was white. I didn't even know who that was.
Yeah,
That's
like
why
when
we started this conversation, I didn't know it was a white dude.
Yeah, I hate Kerr. Nick Kerr. Yeah, nah.
That's hilarious.
Nah. So Nicholas, I do think he's being socially responsible. And you know, Nicholas Kerr, you know?
Yeah.
Still a fucking ugly name, man.
Good idea.
Good idea.
Good idea.
All right. You know what I mean? We're going to take another break. That did it for us here on the world famous segment of...
It's time for another good idea, bad idea.
Yo, but you know what is a good idea?
What?
That I start doing research before I say things that I don't know about. Like I thought that dude was. I didn't know he was white.
That just
bro.
pop up in my mind. Yeah, pop up in my mind.
That's a good idea.
Champ. I think you should sit out a couple of rounds on this one, champ.
We hitting out on bases. The boys are talking about the basketball.
Yeah, but which kind of boys? The look back at it boys.
Hell yeah. You know what I mean?
Sir,
And we're back again from a break. You know what I mean? And do we consider ourselves YouTubers? What are we? Podcasters? YouTubers? What would you say our title would be?
I'll just say dudes on the internet.
Dudes on the internet, right?
I like that.
Yeah.
The DOY.
I feel like commentators in real life situations,
type shit, right? Like
over the
ultra
internet.
analyst type shit. But I do like dudes on the internet.
Yeah, dudes on the internet is perfect. Yeah, that's a perfect.
Right.
Yeah,
Thank you.
But there's been a lot of dudes on the internet. Even if we're just looking back at this year, right? Like and it's not new, right? But the undeniable emergence of like red pill kind of content. You know what I'm saying? Back then it was like those pickup artists. You know what I'm saying? That was whatever. Then during the pandemic, it was like what they call them, like the crypto bros, the Wall Street, I guess the people that want to start trading in stocks and shit like that.
Smart people. But regardless of the fact, what is red pill? What is red pill?
Well, that's what I'm trying to get to. I'm trying to give a little backstory to the red pill.
Yeah. Is that from the Matrix?
Well, that's where it comes from.
Okay.
Right? It's like take the blue pill and stay in the Matrix, take the red pill and be rewarded in the real world, right? Okay. So the red pill content is, an accumulation of all of those things, right? An amalgamation of stock bros, of...
That was a big word.
I tried.
Wow.
I learned it from
stock bros. I
learned it from the red pill boys. So like pickup artists, stock bros, these dudes with healthy beards. You know what I'm saying? So it's all of that in kind of this what comes off as misogynistic content that men make. You know what I mean? For other men. You know what I'm saying? Like the best example was like the Andrew Tate kind of a situation. You know what I'm saying? When talking about being the head of the household, being the man, you know what I mean? Yeah. All of that content is that red pill stuff, right? And there's been a lot of it. Like there's all these podcasts with a bunch of bitches and, a couple of dudes that just yelling at them about why they hoes for being on OnlyFans and shit.
The only thing that I have that wrong with that whole thing is just that like all those people that you named are like the worst nightmare of like gentrification, like in a way. You just said like the hipsters, like with the beards, the financial bros that pull up, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
that'd be like
the hipsters with like those type of beards. I'm talking about like, these guys with the beard oils and shit. I want a big,
nice,
you know what I'm saying? Like these finance bros and shit. So Kevin Samuels was a big one of these guys. So one of the biggest teams, Fresh and Fit, You know, they kind of pioneered the podcast of having a couple of guys and then a bunch of Instagram models and talking about the difference between men and women and all that. You know what I mean? So they've been at it for a while, had a whole bunch of YouTube's beef and all of that. Did a lot of the cardinal sinning of doing copyright claims on other creators. You know, a bunch of wild shit. But they were top earners over there at YouTube, you know? And just this past month, YouTube cut ties with them. They were deplatformed, right? They're no longer in the partner program to generate money off your videos.
Okay, so did YouTube give a reason why? Because
it was just too much of the aggressive content that they were doing things like, I believe on one episode, they had a KKK hood and were doing fucking Nazi things. And these are black guys. They're not even like white guys. I don't know what the context of that bit was, but this is what it is. You know, a lot of disrespect to people, you know, other creators, people on their platform. You know, it was just a wild situation, and YouTube had given them a lot of, yo, fam, like, y'all gotta chill. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't got a problem getting rid of people. We got rid of Andrew Tate. You know what I'm saying? Trump was deplatformed off of damn near everything, and you know, these guys are people that bring eyeballs, you know what I'm saying? So YouTube is like, look, our credibility and our business model is way more important than what you think you're bringing in. You know what I'm saying? Which they brought in a lot, but YouTube makes a lot. You know what I mean? So I want to know, what do you guys think about this Fresh and Fit situation?
I don't know, like, just like from outside looking at it and not really knowing like the whole situation. I just feel like, you know what I'm saying, like certain things that are too much to one side is like the shit that they be like you know what I mean, taking off right away.
Not really, because they don't be doing,
so, you know what I'm saying?
They don't necessarily do that to more like liberal platforms, right? Like they don't do that to feminists a lot that talk about, you know, man bashing and women empowerment type shit. You know what I'm saying? It's just that these guys were too big. And that's the thing. Like, I think they were just too big, too many eyes on them.
Yeah, I just think at a certain level, like, you know what I mean? Like, you got to cut the bullshit, and YouTube is being responsible for the long run. Yeah. And, you know, like, yeah, like if the fucking YouTube gave you fucking chance after chance, then, you know, and you ignore these chances, you know, you get too big for your bridges, homie. You know what I mean? And on a side note, like, on a personal level, I didn't find them funny. I didn't find them cool. I didn't find them interesting, you know? So at the end.
Yeah, but even if you don't personally fuck with it, right? Like, for them to be on such a big platform like YouTube, right? This shit is worldwide. So for them to be part of their top earners and to have people come in and even like on a super chat where, you know, you pay money to leave a comment and, you know, above a certain tier, they read it out loud or whatever the case is. They were one of their top earners on that. You know what I'm saying? So people are like really watching this shit. You know what I mean?
There's more important things than money, bro.
Yeah.
No, I mean, I understand that. And that's what I'm saying. Like, YouTube was definitely like, hey, man, I got to cut these losses, nigga. You dig what I'm saying? Like,
so like, I don't
too much
like
liability. I don't know.
You know what I mean? Like, you're, like, because the way you explained it was kind of like you're like victimizing the guys. Like,
well, I'm not. Wait, what part would you say I was victimizing?
Like,
them
you know
with?
what I mean? Like, oh, they was bringing in a lot of money. Like, but like at the end of the day, it was like,
no, I'm just stating a fact.
Okay,
I'm not.
It's the same shit at every job. You know what I mean? Like, you work, you go to work, and there's this person at the job that fucking does the job awesome, right? And they just get too big sometimes. They feel like they could do whatever they want, and they, you know what I mean, take a long break, come in late, or not follow the rules. Like, bro, like, yo, it's not your company, bro.
Yeah.
It wasn't their company to freaking sit here and pump your chest. And I find it hilarious that YouTube punked them because they're all pro man, but now you got punked.
Yeah. And that's the thing. Like, a lot of these guys on YouTube, you know, making good money on YouTube, right? You can make great money on YouTube, but because you're working, you know, essentially you're making your own content, you're setting your own schedule. You know what I'm saying? You got to do the legwork. It does feel like it's your own company, right? But you still have, this is what you can or can't do. These are the rules. Well, this is our platform. You know what I'm saying? So I 100% agree with you. I do think that that's funny that they should have been able to take that and leverage it on another end to be like, I should have a website, you know what I'm saying? Just in case shit goes south, you know, or even to attract people straight up just to my site. Because if I'm hosting something on my site and I can just stream whatever, you dig what I'm saying? Now I don't have to be beholden to y'all rules. We could do this thing that we do on YouTube, but then come to our site for the
real John.
And now you're being a top tier man. You know what I mean? Like a lot of times they was on the podcast, they were saying this. Like, guys, y'all guys just got punked. You dig what I'm saying? Y'all didn't have your shit in order. You dig what I'm saying? Y'all got in there on some sad shit and it was on the podcast, and cracking no jokes. I was looking at them when they was announcing it and shit. And it just like, come on, guys. Like,
one of the niggas started to cry and shit.
Like, you know what I'm crying out. Like, you talk
like, he was talking about
that's one of the big things is like, don't show your emotion to a man. You are on the internet.
You are like crying
in front of everybody.
Everybody.
You dig what I'm saying?
So when you
and the internet is forever, right? Yeah. So even if you meet a girl tomorrow who doesn't know what you do, all she has to do is see a video of you crying. Now you've just, showed her your emotions. You showed her it goes against the whole, red pill kind of mentality.
Wow.
So and so then when we dig into it, like, you know what I mean, like the Andrew Tates and the Fresh and Fits and getting banned, because at the end, like a lot of times, let's be real, we're men here too. They're lying. You know what I mean? That a lot of times they're just lying or over exaggerating. They're showing their insecurities. You know what I mean? Here at the look back at podcast, we're not insecure.
No.
You know why? Because we don't care.
That's a fact.
You gotta care to be insecure.
But I was shooting bail and saying like it's still entertainment, right? So you still gotta, do a little razzle dazzle. You know what I'm saying? You just can't. I mean, I think you can be you, but especially in a space like that, you got to be a little bit larger than life. You know what I'm saying? No one wants to take advice from an accountant that, makes a decent living and has kids that respect them. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not fun, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
What about if he's a fun accountant? He's an accountant.
It should be fun, though.
Yeah, I mean, if he's a fun accountant, he's going to be, like, larger than life. You know what I'm saying? Like, all these people with personalities, when you see, like, these lawyers with YouTube pages and shit, you know what I'm saying? You want your lawyer to be about the bucks, but some of these lawyers are like, oh, this is like a fun-ass lawyer, nigga. You dig what I'm saying?
My lawyer could like, she could work a pole, like, you know what I mean? Like,
you got a stripper lawyer?
Yeah, I mean, she shows you like how to work out on a pole, and you know what I mean. That's dancing, like, you know what I mean, to a different pole dancing.
That's personality.
Yeah,
you dig what I'm saying?
I mean, but she's.
And we don't know how good of a lawyer she is, man.
And she does acrobatics too.
Yeah. I don't know, man. If you got a part-time job, being a yoga teacher or whatever, yoga teacher, right? Like a group fitness instructor. You find them in Crunch?
No, on the pole. Like, she does her own thing. She runs her own little pole, like, a teaching business.
Oh, man. Shout out to the...
And doing, and she's an attorney at law, too.
What's this, episode of She-Hulk? Like
Harvey Birdman?
Bless
I think you're lying about that. I think you're lying just like... I think you're lying like those guys lie. And they come up here and they spew all that shit. So just.
But what I think is interesting, right? Because this is the second part of what all of this is.
But there's a twist.
Not even a twist, right? Because these guys, their whole platform is like being, I forget what the term is, but it's like a high earning man or a top potential man. Some shit. It's some sort of a fucking phraseology that they use. You dig what I'm saying? And then in the same month, there's these rumors going around, you know what I mean, about Steve Harvey and his wife.
Oh, rumors.
And Steve Harvey is one of these, top echelon men, you know what I mean? Like,
a little rumors about my man Stevie.
Yeah, little rumors. Well, more rumors about his wife, you know what I'm saying? With the chef.
Stevie's wife here, okay.
With somebody else.
Talking about the old lady. Yeah.
So I think that's interesting, right? Like that dichotomy of where it's like Steve Harvey is a top earning man, right? But in the red pill manosphere community, right? Steve Harvey would be looked at as a simp just because of all the shit that he says and, whatever about his wife. You dig? So I would like you guys' opinions on that. As a married man, as a man that loves love, You dig? Like, what do y'all think about the Steve Harvey situation? Is he a simp? You know what I mean? Is it just a situation where, like, ladies just love to walk over good guys? Like, what's going on?
Nah, I think it's simple, you know what I mean? Like, I don't think, like, we should, you know what I mean, like, crucify, you know what I mean, or judge my man Steve Harvey, you know what I mean? And I'm not saying this just because, you know, he's part of the, you know, the shaved head bald community, because we know we got to stick together.
That's a fact.
But that's a whole nother podcast. What I'm saying about Steve Harvey is that, you know what I mean? Like, look, man, men and women across the internet, people cheat. And you can't control if they cheat or not.
Okay.
That doesn't take away from him being the man.
Okay.
Steve Harvey is the man. Came up the best. He made Family Feud hot in the streets.
He made it hot again. Yeah,
hot again, man.
I gonna hold you.
You know what I mean? Like, you know what kind of talent you need to do that? Family Feud was looked upon as a horrible game show.
Yeah.
So Steve Harvey came in. He did that. I don't think that, you know what I mean? He said it was all good. They probably was all good. It is what it is, you know what I mean? Yeah. Like, if his wife, you know what I mean, wants to cheat, you know what I mean? That's on her. I don't even know her name, man. What was her name?
Her name is Lori Harvey Mama.
Lori Harvey.
That's the mother of Lori Harvey is the person. I mean, you're a married man. Tell me, what do we think? Do we think, like, with the Steve Harvey situation, is it a situation of him being a simp? Is it a situation of, you know, marriages get boring and, you know, or just simply sometimes people step out no matter how much you hold it down?
Yo, like, respectfully to Steve Harvey, man, but and he's on he has his lane and stuff, and you know what I mean, and he does that well, but I just can't see somebody being with Steve Harvey, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna, like,
watch your mouth.
Yo,
Steve Harvey is a saint.
Yo,
Steve Harvey is a saint.
Yo, I mean, he's on his lane. Like, I can't, like, you know what I'm saying? He got that lane, but it's just like, I feel like it's just I don't know. You know what I mean? He's a king of comedy dude, but like, yo, there's something, he's just like the, what's that dude from Atlanta that runs the studios in Atlanta? The guy, you know, that did the
Tyler Perry
plays. Yeah, he's like the comedy Tyler Perry to me. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Tyler Perry does comedy.
Yeah, but even outside of how you feel about Steve Harvey,
does he,
right?
Really?
It's not about how you feel about Steve Harvey. It's how do you feel about the situation? Do you feel like
I'm biased to the situation because I'm like, damn, she had to put up with being with Steve Harvey for such a long time. I feel bad.
Like, what do you know about Steve Harvey that the rest of us don't? What's your beef for Steve Harvey? Let us know.
Yeah, I know you don't find him attractive, obviously.
Yo, he's that like that super corny, uncle that you just be like, yo, leave me alone, bro.
Hold on, you think Steve Harvey's corny?
I don't know. I didn't say that. Yo, I did say that.
You did say that. He's a corny uncle.
He's like the corny, but like I didn't say that he was corny. It was just like kind of like the corny uncle.
I don't know if you compare that nigga to the corny uncle. Sounds like you're corny.
You know what I mean? I feel like you want to say something about Steve Harvey, but I know like somewhere in your mind, you know Steve Harvey, like, he like 7 feet tall, bro. Like, he will choke slam you.
He want to get choke Zoot suits, my nigga. You think he ain't packing? I mean, strapped into them Zoot suits.
It's just like the RoboCop suit.
Yeah, I prompted him. Nah, he's cool people. I'm not gonna
good. I'm glad you changed that.
I just want to know what your beef with Steve Harvey is and why it's all right for his lady to
cheat on him.
No, it's not all right. You should never cheat on your partner. Like, there's no point in being with someone if you're gonna cheat.
You backtracking.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah.
You backtracking on Steve
Harvey? No. But I'm saying, like, yo.
We understand.
Okay, he's like.
Look, man.
He's like Drake.
But listen, I'm gonna be honest with you. Have you ever heard somebody beefing with Steve Harvey? Nah, B.
He's like that. You say he's like MC Hammer, like on the low. He's like, you know what I'm saying?
I know for me, it's just. I'm surprised by this fucking disgust that you have to Steve Harvey. Like, that nigga corny, bold, like
No. This is before he was even, because he was in bold always. This is like always. You know what I mean? Like, it's just the Steve Harvey. Like, Cedric I fuck with, but like.
Hold on. So you saw the Steve Harvey show?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
With the dude that got like the dude that
Romeo.
Rest in peace, Romeo.
Yeah. But you saw the Steve Harvey show, right?
Yeah.
How many seasons you saw of the Steve Harvey show?
I mean, it's like one of those shows that when it's on, it's on. No, it's on, it's on. Yeah.
And you didn't like Steve Harvey in the Steve Harvey show?
Because it was that character, but he's like that character, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying?
He played himself for sure.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I'm just very taken by
it's like that. That church. Like, I don't know, man.
Yeah, because I mean, it just feels like Steve Harvey messed up your uncle's marriage or something. The way you mad at this nigga, fam. Like, it seems personal.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, yo.
It seems personal. Don't be sorry to us. Be sorry to Steve Harvey.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, yo, Steve. You know what I'm saying? I don't know you. It's just like different lanes, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I respect where you at. Like, your craft is over there. You do your thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and your hosting thing, you do a lot of hosting shit. Respect to him in the hosting game.
Wrote books, radio.
But you see, that's the thing too. He wrote books about relationships.
Yeah.
So if his relationship kind of, it's like, it's that thing, like if you like that thing about like if you back up a situation, like, you know what I mean, like literally, like, you know, she talk about this situation and she's about that, and then something that shows the opposite happens. That's kind of like that. Like if you write a book about, you know what I mean, being a man, and you know what I'm saying, in situations.
But he doesn't write that. That's the reason why I think it's interesting, right? With the Fresh and Fit, because Steve Harvey's more of a simp. You know what I'm saying? Like it's everything's about him and his wife. You know what I mean?
Showing love.
Yeah, which is there's nothing wrong with it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Until something like this happens and there's allegations of cheating. You know what I'm saying?
But you did use the word simp.
Yeah,
so loving a woman is simp?
Yeah, is that what that means? Like that's what that means.
Yo, listen, guys.
That sounds like such a like a gross word though. Like such a like a dirty word. Like such a messed up
simp.
Yeah, it's definitely a dirty word.
But I thought you have respect for Steve Harvey.
I do have respect for Steve Harvey, but that doesn't mean that he's not a simp.
So you can respect a man as a simp?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. What is your definition of a simp?
Of a simp is just overly doting to the opposite sex. You know what I'm saying? Easily. I'm not saying like these things about Steve Harvey. I'm just saying if I'm looking at him and seeing the history of Steve Harvey talking about his wife, you know what I mean? It's all right to be a simp for your wife. You should be a simp for your wife.
Sure.
You dig what I'm saying? But at the same time, if it comes out that your wife is stepping out, you know what I mean? That's when it's like you get future on them. You know what I'm saying? She belongs to the streets. You dig what I'm saying? And then if you continue that same type of love into the person that you know was stepping out, yeah, you simping.
Yeah.
You simping on your cut. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, you know what?
That's real.
I think you're right. I think it's time for Steve Harvey to turn into Future. Mm-hmm. And you know what? I want to see Steve Harvey. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Having rumors that he's creeping with like Whoopi Goldberg or somebody like.
Word up! I want to see Steve Harvey be Steve Hightower in real life. You know what I'm saying? I want to see him be that scumbag just bagging all the teachers and all the ladies. You know what I'm saying?
What was that principal name? What was that principal name?
I want to see him like cursing again.
What was the principal name?
Miss King?
I don't know, man, but she was bad.
Yeah, she was. She's still bad.
Oh, okay. I remember. Yeah,
she had the short hair.
Real bad.
Yes.
Teachers.
Shout out to
hot teachers.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, right? So, all right, so we're going to give Steve Harvey our respect because we don't want beef with
We don't want beef with Steve.
Not at all.
But you know what I mean? We're going to give a little bro advice and say it's time to, you know what I mean? Switch over, get your too short on. Be like, bitch.
What's the chef? For him to follow in his stepdaughter's shoes. You know what I'm saying? And move on to the next one.
Yep. Yeah. Call Lori.
Oh shit.
And be like, how should I handle your moms? Because you know what I mean? You should know.
Yep.
Word.
She ain't gonna say nothing.
Exactly.
Because Lori Harvey, I have never said nothing. I never heard her talk before.
She uses telepathy, bro.
Yeah, she's like a meme, like a fine ass meme.
Yeah, she's the first alien that touched down. They just don't want to say it.
Yeah.
I gotta see.
We'll show you. But I think that's gonna do it for us today, fam. You know what I'm saying?
That's it.
Yeah, I think that's gonna do it for us today. That felt right. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
I've been your host, Frsk Purple. You know what I mean? You can find me on the social medias at Frsk Purple on almost anything.
FrskPurple.com, hopefully.
Yes.
Not YouTube. Yep, my name is Lugo, Loogie Baby. You can find me wherever you see Loogie Baby at. Just don't follow me to the bathroom.
Good buddy.
And you can find me, Mars Gemini. You already know it's MAR _GEM.INI or Jesus the Bullet Cat with a Z. You know what I'm saying? I'm over here though. I'm okay.
Very nice, yo. And you know what, guys? We'll see you guys next month or something like that. You know, so to the next time that we look back at it, look forward to looking back or whatever. I forgot what the sign off.
Yeah, stay classy, y'all. Internet world.
But I love that.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's gonna be so short.
You take Tits McGee.